Antonio Senzatella gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick, biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Dahl is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Raimel Tapia is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Daniel Murphy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. He'll try again. 1-2. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Carter, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Senzatella isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just, oh, it's off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now batting, Manny Machado. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Tapia, and it's gone into the bleachers. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score, and it's a 4-1 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the basement.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Line drive to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in the game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Pitch inside, the throw, not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 2-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tatis at third with 2 away. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Lamet will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Trevor Story, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Garrett Hampson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Dom Nunez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit hard towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Jairo Diaz is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sliced hard on the ground. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jairo Diaz. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 1 away now in the Colorado third. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. That's 2-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. 1-0 the count. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're all set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. One down.
The right fielder, number 19.
Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he popped him up. Coming in is Dahl, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Joe Carter, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sharp ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chopped to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. David Dahl is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Fred McGriff. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The second baseman.
Ready once again, Roberto Alomar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia. First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode. And
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
First offering on its way. Garrett Hampson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Raimel Tapia becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies. Brian Shaw takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Now batting, right fielder, Gwynn.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, and he botches it.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box, Joe Carter. Story brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The batter,
Riding in once again, Fred McGriff. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Out in front of it, strike 1. A man at 3rd with 1 away. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
And in steps Manny Machado. He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Wade Davis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Murphy is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Nolan Arenado becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat. David Dahl is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Tony Gwynn.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Murphy. And a flip onto the pitcher, Davis, covering to record the out. Standing in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
At third, Arenado. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Joe Carter. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Taken high and deep to right. Blackmon going back. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. That's dinger number 6 on the day.
Now batting, the first base, Fred McGriff.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff. Line towards center field. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. It's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Trevor Story is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Trevor Story is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And he lays off for ball 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Dom Nunez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. That's lifted the other way out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into right field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Darren O'Day. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Story picks it up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Josh Fuentes will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 count and the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Daniel Murphy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Tony Gwynn. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Tapia. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he'll make it back to third safely, and he may be in need of some oxygen right about now.
The first baseman, Fred.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Charlie Blackmon stands in as he looks at a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder
David Dahl is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak.